Cronos Chain announced their roadmap 2.0 for the next 12 months. This means we're going to see an improved version of the Cronos Chain in the coming future. I will discuss the developments and improvements you can expect on the Cronos Chain over the next 12 months. But I think before we take a look at where the Cronos Chain is headed next, it is very important to reflect on where the Cronos Chain has come so far. We are just a couple of weeks away from the one-year birthday of Cronos Chain, and within a year of launch, Cronos has firmly established itself as a top 10 blockchain. Also during the first semester of 2022, the Cronos Chain achieved all-time highs of more than 900,000 users, more than 300 decentralized applications, 4.8 billion United States dollars in total value locked, and 480,000 transactions per day. In the first phase of protocol and database scaling, more than 60 million transactions have been safely recorded to the ledger. Cronos has also experienced two major upgrades and several minor ones in the past, and the next major upgrade, B1.0.0, is expected to be deployed to mainnet in Q4 of 2022. You can also look at these achievements in the first phase. The block size has been increased 4 times, from 10 million gas to 40 million, which is once again further improving the scalability and transaction of the Cronos chain. They introduced a dynamic fee structure to the network in order to manage potential future congestion, and Cronos is now carbon neutral. This might not be a big deal for normal users, but institutions and big money do in fact keep in mind the environmental impact of these blockchains. However, despite all these achievements, there is still significant room to increase the scalability of current Cronos technology, and that is what Cronos 2.0 is all about. In the next few network upgrades, they will try to increase the block size, reduce the block time, and reduce node startup time. Cronos is going to refactor the EVM state database to speed up contract execution and reduce the data size by about 90% by decoupling the EVM storage from the tender mint. Cronos is looking to harness the power of the EVM while also reducing and mitigating all of the downsides. This will make Cronos chain much more efficient than Ethereum in terms of energy consumption, fee structure, and transactions per second. Now, let's see the second phase. The next phase of the protocol and database scalability is going to enable the Cronos ecosystem to onboard hundreds of millions of Web3 users and to support the high network traffic that the next bull market is going to generate. Cronos plans to continue to support Solidity smart contracts and the development of composable EVM-based decentralized applications, reliably deliver high transaction throughput, from millions to tens of millions of transactions per day, in live conditions. Cronos is launching two main initiatives to achieve its objectives. The first initiative is the deployment of rollup technology to the Cronos ecosystem. Rollup technology rolls up a bunch of transactions into one single transaction, which helps with the heavy throughput by summarizing and making the blockchain much more efficient. Rollup technology will be most relevant for application-specific use cases that require heavy throughput, such as high-profile games. Next is Cronos Next Level. The Next Level is an R&D project which is still at an early stage. This will explore novel approaches for high throughput without compromising on application composability. Now coming to connectivity and interoperability. Users are free to move their holdings between Cronos and every major chain via their Crypto.com account. They can also use a third-party bridge protocol, Connext, for stable coin transfers. And the Cronos Gravity Bridge has been undergoing public testing since June 28, which is expected to be released in the coming future. Cronos Gravity Bridge will allow you to use your Ethereum tokens to interact with decentralized applications on the Cronos chain. Now coming to ecosystem, infrastructure, and tooling. The number of Cronos applications and services grew to around 300 within the first 9 months of 2022, including several popular dApps such as VVS, MMF, Tectonic, etc. Cronos is further expecting to enhance the visibility and discoverability of dApps, and to achieve the target they have different programs for developers under Cronos Labs. For example, the Cronos Ecosystem Grants Program, Cronos Accelerator, and hackathons. The last thing they mentioned is the enhancement of the chain. Low transaction fees attract more users and developers. Currently, payments cost 1 cent, and NFT minting costs around 10 cents on average. Fees are currently at an adequate level, and the protocol operations team will continue to monitor transaction patterns and the needs of Cronos' various stakeholders. In short, the Cronos chain is in the very early phases of development, and there is plenty coming for this blockchain in the future. Cronos is one of the projects that is here to stay and take advantage of the next bull market. You can also visit DeFi Llama or dApp Radar to see the lists of Cronos applications and other details. I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching.